Happy Friday. Welcome to the final day of our week of vision. And before we go anywhere else, I want you to take a deep breath right now and truly honor yourself for the journey that you've been on this week. Seriously, stop for a second. Think about it. On Monday, you weren't just daydreaming, you became an architect, building a powerful, clear image of your future in your mind. You gave your desire a target. On Tuesday, you weren't just thinking, you became an alchemist, breathing life into that image with the rocket fuel of feeling. You gave your vision a heartbeat and a magnetic pulse. On Wednesday, you weren't a victim of your own thoughts. You became a warrior, taking back your power from doubt by learning to use your words as a wand, speaking new, powerful truths into existence. And yesterday, you weren't just a bystander. You became a co-creator, bridging the gap between the inner world of belief and the outer world through inspired action. That's real spiritual work. The person you are in this moment is not the same person who showed up on Monday. You've been actively creating and molding and shaping your reality from the inside out. And today, we put the capstone on that work. Consider this our Friday Masterclass, the graduation ceremony where we take everything we built and lock it in so that it becomes your permanent, natural state of being. Today, we're going to do a deep dive into the ultimate secret, the teaching that all the great masters, mystics, and teachers agree on. Once you understand this and begin to live it, everything changes. We're talking about living in the end and its essential, powerful partner, detaching from the outcome. Neville Goddard, the mystic who brought these ideas into the modern world with such clarity, taught that you do not manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. Living in the end means you stop thinking of your desire as something in the future, something that you're chasing, and you start thinking from your desire as if it's already here, already yours. This is not fake it till you make it stuff. Faking it is pretending, and your subconscious mind knows when you're pretending. This is not just forcing positive thoughts while your body is full of anxiety either. This is deeper. This is a disciplined shift in your consciousness, in your very identity. Neville gave us a powerful technique for this, which he called the state akin to sleep. He knew that the gateway to the subconscious, the creative feminine aspect of our mind, opens just before we drift off to sleep. At night, when your conscious, analytical mind is quiet, you build a short, simple scene in your imagination that implies your desire is already fulfilled. The key word here is implies. Now, you don't imply at the moment of getting it, but a moment that could only happen if it were already true. Example, if you want a new job, don't imagine signing the contract. Imagine a friend shaking your hand and saying, "I can't believe you're the new vice president." Feel the texture of their hand, hear the specific tone of their voice. If you want love, don't imagine the wedding day. Feel the simple, solid reality of a wedding ring on your finger as you're doing the dishes. If you want healing, see yourself joyfully running up a flight of stairs and feel the strength in your legs with no pain in your knees. You then loop that short, sensory-rich scene over and over again until it takes on the tones of reality, and you fall asleep in that state. That's how you impress the subconscious mind with a new truth. This is the very essence of what Jesus taught. He gave the same formula in one sentence. He said, when you pray, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Not you will receive. It is already done, not past tense. This is the shift from asking as a beggar to giving thanks as the owner. Now here's where it gets tricky, where so many of us stumble. At the same time you're being told to feel it as if it's done, you're also told you need to detach from the outcome. It sounds like a complete contradiction, doesn't it? But it's not. Here's the secret. You are attaching to the inner feeling while detaching from the outer form. Detachment means you stop obsessing about the when and the how, because neediness, desperation, and worry are the loudest, most powerful vibration of lack. When you're begging the universe, when will it come? How will it come? You're screaming on a vibrational level, I don't have it yet. And the universe, being a perfect impersonal mirror of reality, just reflects that state of not having right back at you. Abraham Hicks explained this perfectly with their upstream, downstream analogy. When you're focused on worry and need, you're paddling upstream, exhausted, strained, fighting the natural flow of life. But when you trust, release, and align with the feeling of your desire, the current of the universe carries you effortlessly towards its manifestation. And this isn't just a modern idea. The Buddha said the root of all human suffering is attachment, clinging to specific outcomes, people, or forms. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you let go of fear-based control. It is the ultimate act of faith. Think of it like ordering a pizza. Living in the end is you relaxing on your couch, already tasting that pizza in your mind, knowing with calm confidence that your dinner is coming. You're attached to the feeling of a person who's about to eat. Detachment is you not calling the restaurant every 5 minutes, not tracking the driver's every move on an app. If you're at the restaurant, not barging into the kitchen to tell the chef how to make it. Detachment is trusting the process. Florence Scovel Shinn put it this way: faith knows it has already received and acts accordingly. Wayne Dyer reminded us, you will see it when you believe it. Dr. Joseph Murphy taught that the subconscious doesn't respond to begging, it responds to the feeling of a fact. All of them pointing to the same truth: detach from the when and the how, and trust that because the inner world has shifted, the outer world must follow. It's a law like gravity. Now let's anchor this with a couple of stories. I want you to think of the Chinese bamboo tree. Did you know for the first 4 years after you plant the seed of a bamboo tree, you water it, you fertilize it, you tend to the soil, and you see nothing for 4 years? Absolutely nothing above the ground. Imagine the faith that takes. Your rational mind is screaming that you're a fool, but in the 5th year, that bamboo shoots up to over 80 feet in just a few weeks. 4 years of nothing, then all of a sudden 80 feet of growth above ground in just a few weeks. Now, ask yourself this: was it only growing in the 5th year? No, it was building a massive, powerful root system underground, preparing for its explosion of growth. That's how manifestation works. Your inner work of living in the end is you building your spiritual root system. Detachment is trusting that even if you can't see it yet, something powerful is happening beneath the surface. Now, take Thomas Edison. He tried over 1,000 times before he perfected the light bulb. When a reporter asked him how it felt to fail 1,000 times, Edison famously replied, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." That's detachment. He wasn't attached to the outer form of failure. He was fiercely attached to the inner knowing that electric light was a reality, and he trusted the process of discovery. All right, so let's bring this home. Today is not about chasing or wishing or hoping. Today is about identity. You are no longer someone trying to get something. You are the person who is that new reality. And here's how we anchor it for good. I want you to create your own identity statement. Finish the sentence. I am the person who, fill in that blank. Maybe it's, I am the person who is financially free and a blessing to others. Or I am the person who is vibrantly healthy and full of energy. Or maybe I am the person who is a loving and beloved partner, a magnet for joy. Whatever you chose, that is your new truth. That is your new I am. I want you to come to the comments today and declare it. Write, all caps, I am, and fill in your new truth. Tell us where you're declaring it from too. City, state, or country, because this isn't just about you. This is about a global chorus of people stepping into their power together. Wallace Wattles said, by thought, the thing you desire is brought to you. By action, you receive it. This week, you've mastered the thought, the feeling, the words, the action. And today, you mastered the identity. So here's your affirmation to carry forward. Not just today, but every day. I am not becoming, I am. My reality is a reflection of my state of being. I am living my vision now. Take that in. Let it settle. Feel the shift inside you. Because this isn't the end of a week. It's the beginning of a new reality. Happy Friday. Have a beautiful weekend. Live in your new state. And remember this, you absolutely deserve it.